Then it's probably because we're filming at 5 a.m. after a long night or something. But for the most part, they try and keep the accent in check. But it was kind of a funny tongue-in-cheek reference during Ghostfacers when he says, "Hey, aren't those the guys from Texas?" Because we're not from Texas and show from Kansas, but the writers, obviously know we're from Texas, and that's where we saw the Tulpa was in Texas. So it was kind of a little something. I don't know what that really means.
My best friend's here with me, and we wanted to know, what's the deal with the Zoolander face? Do you just
the deal with the Zoolander face is, I don't know, just being goofy, I guess. Because I feel so funny sometimes being in front of cameras that I don't know what I just I really feel like doing this. Confusion face, so it's just easy to bust into the Zoolander.
Okay, cool, thanks.
You're welcome.
You talked about going dark, and Kripke said a lot of the storylines would be set off into season 4. So one of my questions is, when Sam goes dark, will we see a return of Terminator Sammy, or will we see something more on the wild and crazy side that we saw when Sam was inhabited by Meg?
I think we're going to see both. I think there have been whisperings of, and my own theory is that Sam's going to have to do what Dean was so scared of all along, and go dark side Terminator and dark side kind of crazy demonic, which I'm so excited about. So I hope hopefully both, and I think it'll be both.
On the same vein, the fans online seem to think that you are wearing more yellowish tones. And I'm wondering if these are being picked for your character because you just look good in those colors, or is there an ulterior motive?
That's a good question. That's very impressive that people think that much. That sounded like a backhanded compliment, but I actually mean that. It's very flattering that people actually think about that. But I don't know. And there's been no talk of colors or looking good.
So my final question is, during season 3, I really didn't notice this in season 1 and 2, but there are some split-second scenes which seem to be portents to the coming story. Like when you are lying down in Beldam and you're about ready to turn the situation around. I'm sorry.
And which
dream a little dream of me.
Mm-hmm.
You're ready to turn the situation around. A lot of people believe that there's a sudden flash in your eye to indicate something else is happening. And of course, Dean at the end of that episode. And then there's this face on Dean's shirt at the end of the very last episode. So are there any more of these associated with Sam that perhaps we've missed that you know of?
There are parts in a lot of episodes where I'll get a whisper from a director or a producer saying, "Remember, sweet nothings," which basically means remember that the situation is bigger than just you are a human or pure human or whatever, and this is your brother, and y'all are getting a bite to eat. So keep an eye on it.
I wasn't sure because I was just wondering if we were being pranked as fans. So
no, fans, certainly not. We love our fans. And we're not prankful guys. Hey.
Hi. Oh, this is adorable. I wanted to ask.